Ever pondered on the conundrum of why it's so challenging to give up the bottle? The answer isn't as straightforward as one might think. It's a complex interplay of psychological, physical, and social factors. So buckle up as we dive into the top 5 reasons why it's so hard to quit drinking, starting from the least impactful to the most. At number 5, we have social pressure. We humans are social creatures. We like to fit in, to feel part of the tribe. And in many societies, drinking is a norm. It's seen as a way to relax, to celebrate, to mourn. So quitting drinking often means going against the grain, and that's not an easy thing to do. Next up, at number 4, is habit. Drinking can become part of a daily routine. A beer after work, a glass of wine with dinner. These habits can be hard to break, especially when they're associated with relaxation or enjoyment. The third reason is physical dependence. Over time, the body can become dependent on alcohol. It can start to feel like you need a drink just to function normally. This is when drinking stops being a choice and starts being a necessity. At number 2, we have emotional dependence. This is when people use alcohol to cope with stress, anxiety, or other negative emotions. It's a form of self-medication. The problem is, alcohol doesn't solve these issues, it merely masks them. And when the effects wear off, the problems are still there, often worse than before. And now, drum roll, please. The number 1 reason why it's so hard to quit drinking is fear. Fear of withdrawal, fear of failure, fear of losing a coping mechanism, fear of judgment. Fear, in all its forms, is the biggest barrier to quitting drinking. So, there you have it. The top 5 reasons why it's so hard to quit drinking are social pressure, habit, physical dependence, emotional dependence, and fear. Each one plays a role in keeping people tied to the bottle. But remember, understanding the problem is the first step towards solving it. With the right support and resources, it is possible to overcome these obstacles and reclaim control over your life. And that concludes our exploration for today. Remember, it's a complex issue, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. But with understanding, support, and determination, it's a battle that can be won. So, here's to your health, your strength, and your courage. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay kind.